This pair of men had not seen each other in at least 4 years, and their friendship had gone sour over a woman. They met at a tiny but famous new wave club that closed its doors for private parties after 2 a.m. and until noon. Our unknown rock singer was not quick to forget his friend's betrayal. This is not his first participation in a blind item. We will call him AC. He is very active nowadays under a completely different format. After the incident, his treasonous friend left the Central American nation and his daughter to pursue a culinary career up north, so he moved to Louisiana, where his family was from. Interestingly enough, he shares the same last name and bloodline as the Princess of Pop, who has been fighting a conservatorship in public. They are second cousins. It was around 1 a.m., and as whiskey came and went, AC pretended he was not bothered by his former friend's presence and decided to keep it friendly for one last evening. They updated each other on their lives, problems, and resolutions. The treasonous friend got serious and started spilling some tea about his summer gig at a very exclusive gentleman's club in California. In mid-July each year, the 2,700-acre property hosts a 2-week encampment for some of the most prominent men in the world. Many nefarious ordeals are negotiated on the premises, and worst are the sins carried on by the wealthy guests. The treasonous friend confessed the pay was incredible, but the downside was that he could not include the experience in his resume, or have his mobile while on the premises. Unlike the guests, the staff gets several options for their stay outside of the encampment, mostly around Sonoma County. They are warned not to make any small talk with the guests, but several of the wealthy men proposition the staff for sexual encounters and general debauchery. The treasonous friend got propositioned by an A-list gay actor whose career has been obscured by his sexual misconduct and multiple accusations. At least 3 of his accusers have met an untimely end. He bragged about it as if it was an honor. AC wasn't shocked, as his former friend had always been a degenerate. He was way more appalled about the following revelation though. At the time, the frontman wasn't an expert in these so-called conspiracies, but he had knowledge of this club and the rituals that made it infamous. The treasonous friend confirmed that these evil ceremonies took place, added to the known flow of drugs and prostitutes from both sexes to calm the thirst of the attendees. When bragging about the 5-star dishes he had to prepare for the guests, the treasonous friend admitted he was approached in private to cooking a barbecue at one of the campsites. Besides doing blow with a former US president, he had the daunting task of improvising a quality dish based on human meat.
Crow of Elysium, we honor thee!
We honor thee! We honor thee! We honor thee!
No mortal flame can destroy common woe. Just one fire can conquer. Fire that burns in the fields of Elysium.
Hail, brothers! Many brothers!
Brothers many, make brothers one. Hail fellowship, hail Crow in this verdant kingdom. Common woe be done.
Hail, brothers! Common woe be done! Set us free! 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 Set us free!
Some of the most powerful men in the world are gathered in this clearing. Members of one of our country's most exclusive clubs. Invitation only, unless, of course, you invite yourself. They gather here to seek God between the branches of these magnificent trees. They eat together, they piss next to each other, and they carve up the world like a Sunday roast. This is where the real power is. No women or presidents allowed. The former I am not, the latter I will be again, because I have managed to reduce a national election down to one state. And while these men here can't swing the votes of an entire nation, one measly state, well, that they can do. And that's why I'm here. So welcome to Elysian Fields.
Now we're going to get into some enhanced video, and we'll go play by play through some of the more occultic statements, like "we shall read the sign in your burned effigy, the bound body." That's exactly what the Druids actually did. They would roast cats, goats, oxen, horses, and watch the pain of how they died, and from this extract some type of mystical energy force or power, and also be able to tell the future.
Owl of Bohemia, we beseech thee, grant us thy counsel.
Upon further research of the ritual you just witnessed, it becomes clear. It is a mixture of the Babylonian Canaanite cult of Moloch, fused with ancient Druidic rites, where you have the female side of Satan, which they first call out to in the she, and then towards the horn god with the he, mixed with Masonic rites from Scotland. It's very likely that many of the 1,500 to 2,000 member crowd had really no idea what they were actually watching because it was thinly veiled. Here we have some more enhanced video as the boatman, again with his face painted up like a skull, pulls his boat across the small lake towards the high priest, with the red of his cloak visible, with his hand outstretched as if he is pulling the damned soul towards him as they throw off their cares, their conscience for what they have to do in the world. Also, you have the arrangement of the circle of higher level priests around him, the high priest in lighter colors, and then the outer rings of red, and then those in black. This is consistent with the darker workings of the occult, not just with the Western countries, but also worldwide. Now, when you see that black edge coming to the field, that's because we zoomed in on the video, and many times the picture was almost out of the screen, so that's the edge of the field or the view of the camera. We'll get back to more enhanced video of the ritual here in just a minute, but remember PJ, the little demon down in the corner, the left-hand corner of the program, sweeping up the ashes with little horns? And how can you forget this, the image of a human body burning on the altar? Again, this is what they were handing out to those that were witnessing these macabre activities. But again, from Babylon on into ancient England, the word bone fire, meaning human sacrifices being thrown into fiery pits, turned into today's bonfire. After the sacrifice, members of the cult would sweep up the ashes of the victim and use them in future rituals. One of the things that is extremely obvious by looking at the program handed out to Bohemian Club members is the person creating the program had a deep understanding of the occult.
which would pursue us here has lost its power under these friendly trees. So shall we burn thee once again this night, and in the flames that eat thine effigy, we shall read the sign, Midsummer sets us free.
You shall burn me once again! Now but leave flame, which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire.
Wow. Prince of all mortal wisdom, Owl of Bohemia, we beseech thee, grant us thy counsel. O great Owl of Bohemia, we thank thee for thy adjuration.
There you see the funeral pyre burning with the effigy of a human, or it could be real, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a lot of strange going-ons in that area of Northern California, but this is what the establishment is into right here in America, the cremation of care. And this was July 15th, 2000. These people are deadly serious, those taking part in the ceremony. Another point, the pyrotechnics you're seeing going off were being released from beneath little wrought iron crosses about 1.5 feet tall.